Hey. Wait. Hey, what up, nerds? Hello. How's it going? Sorry, technical difficulties. How's it going? Hey, Bob. Thank you so much for checking out the playtest version of the game. Really appreciate that. And welcome in Justice Leopard. How's it going?
Thank you guys for the toots. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was awesome to see you play, Bob. Notes were made, and very happy to say that a lot of what you mentioned has been addressed in some way or another in the current version. So that's pretty cool.
I was so, like I told you, I was so kind of, I don't know if shocked is the right word, but I was like, wow, like we actually have made a lot of progress. Like it sometimes it doesn't feel like we've made progress, but like looking at that old build,
yeah,
we actually have made some headway into the game.
Good, we did.
Good to see that.
Well, on the topic of progress, we got things to do.
What about stuff? Got stuff?
I did some more work on what I was working on last stream, which was that rubble thing in the lab. Turns out the issue I was having with the shader, like the dust cloud shader.
Oh my god.
It had no shadows was the issue, right? That we were having. It wouldn't work with the lights. Turns out I was tinting the shadow white. And that's why it had no shadow. It had nothing to do with the shader.
Yeah.
So here we are. It's fixed.
Easy fix. We love an easy fix though, right?
Yeah, right now it looks something like, oh wait, I need to build this first, I guess. Build this. Oh. And then it looks, oh, it needs to be tier 2. Hold. This is it. Looks like this.
Heck yeah.
Still needs a bit of polish, but you know, there's an animation.
And it's not
It
bugged.
does a thing. And it's not bugged.
Malcolm, welcome.
Hey, Malcolm. Hope everyone is having a good start to their week.
And yeah, that's right. Just gotta keep deving, gotta keep making the game.
Happy to see we made it past Monday. Always worth celebrating, you know?
Yeah. Although, like, this week's already feeling like a very long week. For some reason, I don't know why.
The heat coming back probably doesn't help.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, it's just been really warm.
Yeah, I was definitely feeling low energy today. So I'm gonna procrastinate, work on some random upgrades, and hopefully tomorrow I have the energy to go back to serious stuff.
Tomorrow's the hottest day of the week.
Amazing. Love to see it.
Big Twos, hello, welcome.
Hello.
How's it going? We are working on a little game here. And I'm going to be doing some art. Yes, this is our game. Thank you.
Got a little zombie curing roguelike going on here where you cure zombies, you revert them to humans.
Revert.
That's the name of the game. So Selene, you're gonna be working on some more upgrade art.
Yeah,
right?
do you have any more recommendations for some common stuff?
common stuff, yeah. Looks awesome. Love the art style. Thank you so much.
And thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
As you can see, Selene here does all the art, hand drawn.
Heck yeah. Gonna be doing some more stuff.
Yeah, so I don't think we should do this one because I don't know about the name or the theming about it yet. This is the applicator cooldown, which right now it's called fabricator, and in my mind that was like, I don't know, like some device on the dock that is like making cure like on the field.
Yeah.
But maybe it could be something more technical, like overclocker or something. I don't know. We could theme it in so many different ways. I haven't really decided, so I'd rather us not commit to an art.
There's some more clear-cut ones. Got adrenaline.
Yeah, so this is a good one. Adrenaline. When a zombie hits you, gain speed boost. I mean, good one in the sense that I like the theming. How you make an art for adrenaline, that's something else.
Well, it's as long as it conveys speed boost, right?
Yeah, speed boost, and then it's being hit by a zombie. You started, had a lot of noise going, didn't hear you guys. How's it going? Hey, Bob.
Hey.
Yeah, we were saying earlier, thank you so much for playing our game. It means a lot. It was awesome to see you play, and you played for so long. It gave us a lot of good insight, and I was saying I took notes, but also happy to say that a lot of those notes we've covered already in the current version, which is awesome. So yeah, it was really cool watching you play, and I can't wait for you to try the new and improved version. Yeah, so adrenaline. It could be like an abstract thing as well. It could be like a slap on the butt. Makes you go fast.
Don't know about butts.
Just a heads up, I had to report your game to the authorities. It's more addictive than crack.
Oh, well, I'm so glad you had fun even on the older version. That's so cool.
Good to know. I think a big portion of why the next version is gonna feel better, especially to play for longer, is all the work that we did and are going to do still on the lab here, on the lab progression. More variety, more options, different types of things that you can earn. Like right now, you always unlock, an applicator or a utility or a new upgrade, but we have permanent stat boosts, like permanently increasing your movement speed, for example, is in there now. So hopefully that makes it a bit more exciting to progress through the lab.
I'm struggling with the idea for this.
Yeah.
It's the what makes it hard is that when a zombie hits you. I don't know if I really want to care about that.
Yeah. But yeah, there's the spread related ones. Gesundheit. It works. Obviously, for other languages, we're going to need to translate this into an actual English word.
But I don't think it works in this context.
Why?
The original context was like you're blowing your nose. But how does that, if you see that icon, how does that make any sense to cure spreading? I don't see the connection.
Well, the idea is that you're making the cure itself infectious, so that the zombie is sneezing the cure onto other zombies. It was the idea, like the infectious cure.
I think also because we now have the sneezer. that works anymore.
I'm making a report of my thoughts from playtesting. I'll share in the next couple of days. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
I don't know if I love that.
Oh yeah, there's a set of these ones, which is the utility cooldown. There's nimble hands, and then the next one is quick hands, and then the next one is lightning hands. The theming being, you know, just dexterity, fast hands, so you can get ready faster.
Yeah. Very tempted to make an hourglass.
We have infectious treatment. This is also a set of upgrades. Your spread. Oh no, it's just the one. Infectious treatment is just one off. Which is when you hit the zombie with your applicator, there's a chance it auto spreads to a nearby zombie. Again, this is going off of like Baby Jesus.
Baby Jesus.
Jesus. How's it going, Lolan?
Hi, Lolan. Welcome.
Thank you so much for the 24 months at tier 2.
Huge. Thank you so much, Lolan.
That's insane. That is 2 years right there. That's pretty insane. Thank you, thank you. This is also going off of the idea that the doc has made the cure itself infectious. If you don't like that theming, we'll need to rethink that too.
How long have y'all been working on this for? Year and a half, I would say.
Yeah.
These are just, they're so weird to conceptualize. Like, speed boost when you open a container. Like, I feel like I'm just getting hung up on the description.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah, it's probably
problem.
fine to ignore the descriptions and just focus on the theming of it. So like getaway, just the name alone, I was thinking, you know,
Car.
but like you're opening a container, you're stealing it, and then you get away. You know, like the getaway car, the getaway driver, that type of theming.
Yeah.
You're snatching the loot and running away.
Would it be like a robber? No.
Yeah, no, I like it. I think
like
humor is great.
Like the Hamburglar, like this.
Howdy, Conan. Hello. I love it. And it's just the doc with a mask, or just a featureless humanoid with a mask.
It can be the doc. You can just see like the hair. Yeah. Do you think that works?
Yeah.
For getaway?
Yep.
Because otherwise, yeah, it's like, like the boot of a car, and it's like there's stuff on the boot of the car.
Nah. I like the other one.
Yeah.
Lolan says, just lost my 5-win streak in Dota, so my happiness is not at max.
Man, so sorry to hear that.
It's a pretty good streak, though. Not bad. DK, hello. How's it going? Let me just give you some more options in case anything else jumps out. Yeah, there's the applicator potency ones, which is extra dose, heavy dose, and overdose.
Let's start with the getaway one.
These one as well. I think we keep it super simple. It's just like
I
a little
see.
vial. Oh, sorry. The dose ones. It's like a little vial, and then a bigger vial, and then a really big vial.
It could almost be comical. Like, it could be like a little vial, and then like the bigger one is like a big
Yeah.
Like, it could just be really exaggerated.
Kendra, hello. Welcome in, everyone. All right, so you're set. I'll just let you do you.
I'm going to make a burger.
Cool. Well, I wanted to do some modifications to the dart gun. Really, if I jump in here again. Busy with work, still debating adrenaline. We moved on from adrenaline for now. We need to think up what to do there. We definitely need to think like outside of the box. Obviously, we can do some Googling to try and find some examples. There's probably at least 1 million games that have a skill called adrenaline with an icon, so we can see if we find anything to inspire us. But we probably want something abstract, you know? Yeah, I'm sure we can think of something, right? My immediate thought was Red Bull cans. Yeah. Like, yeah, like energy.
Yeah.
Going more on energy, yeah. For sure. Speak of the devil. Yeah, so... Oops. What did I just do? Ow. With the dart gun, right now it has this base range, and it's constant all throughout the game. And this has actually been requested on a playtest as well. The ability to increase the dart gun range. You know, pretty simple upgrade there. And honestly, we could do a ton of them really simply. Like, one upgrade could be called Sniper, and you have double range on your darts. But then there might be something else that says reduce the range by 50%, but you get extra cure potency, right? Like, trade-off upgrades could be fun. Then there's also this one, which is incredibly strong, which is called, at the moment, it's called Volley. And it makes you shoot 3 darts instead of 1. And it's really, really strong. Especially when you couple it with things like Ricochet. So if I add Ricochet here, spawn some zombs. Spawn some zombs. What? Can't spawn zombies. I hear them. What?
What's happening?
What the heck? I don't know why they weren't spawning. Anyway, 3 darts. and they all ricochet. So it does this. Like insane levels of cure. And you know, it's fine for some of these upgrades to be really strong, but I figured it would be better to retheme it so that you get 3 darts, but you get way less range. So the theming would be more around like a shotgun, buckshot type of thing. Less range, but you get more darts. Still strong, but it's strong in the right conditions. It's not just insane upgrade, period. Which makes it really hard to balance. So, yeah. Today I'm going to see if I have a dart range stat already, which I don't think I do. Dart. Yeah. So we're going to need to add a range stat and then add the upgrades around it. Let's do it. Tool, dart, range. And then we're probably gonna struggle with our number here. Find a solution for these things. Already taken. Not plan this correctly. Okay, we have our dart range, so let's go check out the dart scene, which probably has a range constant. At the moment is 8. So let's set that up as the default. Dart gun. Range 8. Which means we can now remove this and then fix some errors. You definitely don't want to check every frame. So instead, we're going to do var range float and have it 0 by default, and then on activate range equals run manager, and then we get that stat. There we go. And then range. Boom. Okay, that done. So now we can do the upgrades. So if we look at dart spread count, we could say actions increases the number of darts, but it also reduces the range by 50%. So dart gun will now fire 2 additional darts. reduces range by 50%. I will do a whole pass on card description, so not gonna worry too much there. Okay, let's see if it works. It is Ezer. Sorry, that's a hard name to pronounce. Good afternoon.
Hello, welcome.
How's it going? Okay. So, here's our range. We could... Okay, let's do to that flower. There you go. So we're hitting that flower. And then we add volley. There we go. Very low range. Maybe that's a little too much even. Okay, I've definitely broken something. Why can't I spawn zombies? Oops. Fix that. Seems I can't spawn zombies on demand anymore. When did I break that? That's weird. Okay. Do some fixes. It doesn't like range. So let's do, I don't know, dart range. Fine. I should fix that. 50% felt pretty bad, so I'm gonna drop that to 40. Okay. I go over cool dart gun. Red angle. 90 degrees. What does that mean? I don't remember what that means. Let's increase that to 20. See what's up. Gamer tag, hello, hello.
Wow.
Try that again. Darts. There we go. And volley. That's pretty good. With the shorter range, that also makes the pierce upgrade not as good with the triple darts. Because obviously with pierce, you want it to travel farther to hit more targets. I mean, it still works. Short range, you're still going to get the pierce, but... means that you want to get close and personal with it. And obviously you could still take this upgrade and then get upgrades to increase the range. So still make it better. It's just that by default, it's not just insane. Okay. Added dart range. That made volley reduce dart range. Cool. Let me very quickly try and debug my debug menu. Classic.
Uh-oh. Debugging the debugging.
We're debugging the debugging. How do I do that? Bug manager. We have this thing. Spawn, zombie spawn button. Which triggers zombie spawn. Let's make sure that's happening. Zombie spawn, and then the amount. The hell could I have touched that would have broken that? That's so strange. I haven't touched zombies in so long. Okay. It is triggering it. This fires off a signal. Which the zombie manager listens for. So here we have print zombie manager on multiple. Oh. Okay. That's actually pretty funny. That is pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
So, if I do this and I spawn 10 zombies, it works. Okay. Yep. Okay. So what's happening is we added difficulty levels to the game, and the easiest level says minus 10% zombie amount. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to spawn one zombie, which gets multiplied. Like, it gets reduced by 10%, which I'm rounding down to 0. So no zombie spawns.
David, welcome.
I guess what I want is I want a max of 1 on here. So that if it's 2 zombies, it still gets reduced to 1. But if it's 1, it can't get reduced to 0. That sounds about right. How's it going, David? So now if I spawn one zombie, there we go. Alrighty. Sorted. Fixed. Zombie molt. Zombie amount molt. Stat. resulting in spawn 0. Waiting for new computer to arrive. Delayed. Oh, that sucks. I hope it gets to you soon.
Yeah, never fun to have to wait.
That's pretty exciting. Is it a big upgrade? Okay, back to what we were doing. So we want a couple of upgrades to just boost the dart range, right? So I'm gonna go over to the dart gun. I'm gonna say you have these upgrades by default.
Uh-huh.
Tool, dart gun, dart range, or there's no need to say dart again. Tool, dart gun, range. We could call this... How could we theme higher range on the darts? It could say like extended barrel. So that would be like an attachment, a modification to the dart gun. It could be a pressure thing, like pressurized chamber.
Pressurized dart?
Well,
oh.
The gun is what has the pressure, right? The dart has no propellant. That could be...
But if you add Mentos...
High pressure. Pressurized chamber. I do like the name pressurized chamber.
You seem
but is it too
precise.
long? Is it weird?
I also don't think in other languages. I'm not sure how that will translate. That's already long in English.
Could also be like a skill thing, like long shot, and then the next one is sniper.
Yeah.
Huge upgrade. My old computer was over 15 years old. Nice. Oh, that's gonna feel good, huh? Ooh, David might be in ads. I did not see the ads. Okay, let's go with that for now. Long shot. One week. You're gonna have it in 1 week. Nice. Pressure cooker.
Ew.
What are you most excited for, David? Is it gaming or? One week stream streak. Ah, I see. Nice. One week stream time, but like we stream 3 times a week, so it's really like 2 weeks and a bit.
Oh my days.
Increases dart range by, I don't know, 30%. Let's see what that feels like. I have no idea. It is common, yep. Requires dart gun, yep. Okay. And then we do range 2, which we call sniper, and it increases dart range by 100%.
Oh god, oh my days.
We can make that rare. We also say that it requires range number 1. Increases it by 100%. So with both, you get a total of 130%. Save. I guess for now... No, I'll leave them. Okay. Okay, let's test this. Base range. Okay. Then we add long shot. Okay. I feel like maybe that's kind of sad to, like, you know, you pick one upgrade and that's what you get. Like from the flower to there. That's pretty lame. So I'm definitely increasing that. Let's make it 50% boost. It won't auto update there. But then we have sniper. And that, yeah. I mean, that's cool. Basically gives you infinite range darts. More than you would ever need. Okay, let's restart. To check tier 1. I'll be able to play Skyrim VR finally and any other PC VR game. Very nice. Yeah, I went through a VR phase. I've not booted up my VR in a long time.
I mean, would you say your VR equipment is still usable?
Yeah, I'm sure it works, but it's like Generation 1 HTC Vive. That is archaic now. But yeah, Skyrim VR, Fallout VR, that's some good fun to be had with those. Hey Taz.
Hey, hey, hey.
Didn't see the notification. No worries. Welcome in. How's it going today? Pretty good.
Still got plenty to do. Not to worry.
Selene is drawing some upgrade art.
Yeah, I'm not... Like, once again, I'm struggling to draw people running. Why do I keep trying to draw people running when I hate it? I don't like that. I tried this too, but I also did.
With the beanie.
Yeah. So far, we're on sketch number 5.
I mean, I like the pose that you had, the first one you had there. I like that.
This one?
That one, yeah. What don't you like about that?
Oh, the proportions look weird. You don't think it's weird?
I would just freaking ship it. Honestly, the best thing that maybe we want to do is not put in doodles, but like don't spend a ton of time on it. Like, is it better to do a pass on not fully realized art and we get it in the game and get a feel for it before we commit to the fully realized one? Or would that not help?
I feel like we're kind of in this, like, whatever we make goes in, and that's probably gonna be it.
Right. Well, okay, I agree. But even in that same vein, I would say
You happy with that?
that I like the pose. It hits the theming. Let's just go. And if it doesn't need to look perfect, right? There's gonna be 200 upgrades. Players are not gonna be expecting every pixel.
You guys are expecting perfection, aren't you? You're gonna be like, ugh, that robber doesn't look right.
Ship it.
Exactly. Like, just like that, David. You're gonna be playing, you're gonna be like seconds away from death, and then you get an upgrade, and you're gonna see this, and you're gonna be like, the heck is even that? What is that? You know?
It is way too warm in here. Sweating. And ask hello.
Oh, thank you so much. You can
Thank
see.
you, Joe. You could cheese it and add smoke on his feet, covering his feet.
Smoke everywhere.
Smart thinking.
You'll never
Smart
see.
thinking.
What do you think is in this bag? Cheese. Nice, TK. What actually is that? Thank you so much for that fart, David.
Okay, base range. Then we add.
I like big farts and I can't outrun. Sorry.
It's been a while since we had that.
It's always like enough time goes between them, someone redeeming it, that I forget it's there. And then you guys remind me that exists. Thank you so much. Skim, welcome.
Okay. Here's our long shot range. It's pretty good. And then if we add sniper, it just goes off to the edge of the screen.
Oh, you're making me do Maca Cam?
Cam.
Un momento, s'il vous plaît. Oh my god, that was such a weird meow. Gamertag saying sniper is.
Yeah, so if you have a sniper, you basically can hit anything on the screen, which is nice. Now, if you took volley as well, which takes away 50% of range, it makes no difference. If you have sniper, you still have insane range. So that's interesting.
Thank you for Maca Cam. Back to our regularly scheduled. Who knows how you...
So this is base volley range, pretty tiny. And then you add long shot. And it basically goes back to what it was pre-nerf. And then you add sniper, and you're fine. You're cooking. Cool. I'm happy to go with that. Game looks Steam worthy. Is it fun though? I mean, we're trying our best.
That is for the players to decide.
Yeah.
Ultimately, you know, we think it's fun. Depends what kind of what's your vibe, you know.
It is definitely on Steam. We will be releasing it on Steam. You can check it out over there. And yeah, still a lot of work to do to make it more fun. We'll also be running play tests to see what players think, but of course that's the goal.
Are we being
Cheers, Airman.
we being hydrated? You.
You're going to have a play test? Yeah. So we've already run 2 play tests just within our community here. We got a lot of feedback. A lot of it I still need to implement. Some of it we've been implementing over the last few months. If I open this page here, you'll see I still have a lot of work to do. And this is probably out of date. There's more things I could make green here, but all of these blue post-its need to be considered. Not all of them are necessarily something to change. It's just random notes from playtests. And yeah, we'll be running our 3rd playtest on Steam in...
I'm gonna say,
I don't know.
I like to say the fall.
Yeah.
It's vague.
Yeah, end of summer, beginning of fall. That's what we're wanting to do for our next playtest. So what's green is done. What's blue is notes from playtesters. Some of it is, you know, bugs. Definitely need sorting out. Some of it is more, you know, they seemed to prefer the dart gun. Like most of the testers preferred the dart gun. So not necessarily something to do, just a note. And then the yellow is my own observations. So not something that the playtesters said, but that just from me watching them play, I made those notes. Attack of the mirror. Yeah, we will be running our next playtest on Steam, so you can wishlist and follow the game on Steam. Also, feel free to join our Discord. Where, you know, we'll be announcing when that goes live.
Are you gonna do like a limited period sign up situation? Is that what you're kind of considering?
Yeah. I think the idea is, well, I mean, I don't know. Nothing's final here, but my current idea is to open the playtest sign up for, you know, 2 or 3 days. And then the playtest itself will run for like a week or 2 weeks. You'll have access to the game, but the sign up window will be limited. That's the plan. Following Wallaber's advice on that one. I find each of the applicators have their own benefits and downsides. Yeah, that's very much what we want to have. We want the applicators to be, you know, obviously as balanced as possible, but the key word I think is variety, right? It's okay if you prefer one to the others.
I mean, I would say, in fact, we would want you to prefer to have a favorite, you know?
Yeah, maybe. What I want is that at any point you could change the applicator that you're using, and you'll feel like you're playing a slightly different game, you know? Not only will you have the applicator selection, which we're going to try to have quite a few applicators, you'll then have a bunch of upgrades that customize the applicator itself. Some of them will drastically change how that applicator works. So even within one applicator, we want to have variety from build to build. And then, you know, if you feel like you've explored one applicator and all of its customization options, you can just switch to the next one, and, you know, hopefully you'll do 5 more runs because you can use a different applicator and feel like you're exploring a different part of the game. That's the idea. Just playstyle variety. Keep the game fresh. For a while, I disliked the dart gun the most. Yep. I don't know if the version you played, Bob, has all the new upgrades for the dart gun, but the dart gun is probably the least developed applicator, even though it was the first, is the one that's lacking the most interesting upgrades, I feel like.
Even now?
Maybe even now, yeah. But I'm actively trying to fix it. Just added a couple upgrades today. Some more range. Added dart gun range upgrades.
What are the other ones?
So, actually, no. Let me do it in game. At the moment, we have 3 like realized upgrades that are actually fully playable.
Applicators.
What'd I say?
Upgrades.
Yeah, applicators. So we have the dart gun, simple, single target, ranged, long range applicator. Obviously, you, like I said, you can customize it. You can make it multiple projectile if you find the right upgrades. Then we have the flask, which is AoE cure application. So any zombie within that circle gets the cure applied. It is slightly longer cooldown. Everything is subject to balance, of course, but slightly longer cooldown, and also it takes time to travel. So if you have a zombie coming at you, you can like mess up and miss, right? So it might take a little bit of time to like get the timing correct, so you're hitting everything where you want to. And this upgrade also has more things, so I could take double flask, I could take shrapnel, I could take big flask.
Big flask.
And then if I use it now, I'm doing this, right? So over the course of the run, you're modifying how it behaves. Yeah, that's number 2. Then we have the Cure rockets, or bottle rockets, it's called. This is an auto-target barrage of Cure rockets. So you can't decide which targets to hit with this one. They'll just decide on a target of their own. Which can still be upgraded. I could get more rockets. I could get what do I have? I could get double payload. I could get loaded rockets. I could get
Shabazz was asking is this on Forward Plus?
This is on Forward Plus, that's right.
Also, Sash, hello, welcome.
So here's the upgraded, super upgraded rockets. Bouncing all over the place, exploding. Complete chaos. So yeah, these 3 are in the game, fully playable, and have a bunch of upgrades surrounding them. The latest one that was added, which I'm still working on, is currently called the fire hose. We might do pressure. What was it? Like pressure washer? What's it called?
Yeah, like a.
It was called
a pressure washer. Yeah.
It's this one. So this is a continuous stream of cure, but it locks the direction. So like once it's going, you can't rotate it, right? And again, this is in the name of like variety of gameplay. So with this one, you have to like line them up and then decide on a direction. I still have the upgrades here. Or the rocket, sorry. But yeah, this one here, you kind of have to line it up. To apply the cure over time. This one can also be upgraded. We can get range. We can get the amount of streams up. We could get duration, so it stays up for longer. We could get
also thank you so much for that compliment. I am working quite hard on the on all the art assets over here. I got a mountain of them to do. Today I'm just doing some of the cards. We do have probably hundreds of them that we need to make. Well, one card at a time.
them, but you can see the upgraded version of the fire hose here. Can get pretty crazy. Killing the frames though.
I mean, we definitely want to have garlic-esque.
Yeah.
You know. Great work overall. Good luck. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Computer's arriving tomorrow, and also I'm watching in VR. Nice.
Oh, snap. It's like we're real.
So should I add VR support to Reclaim the Living? Is that what you're saying?
Stop. Why would you even play this in VR?
Wouldn't. I mean, it is 3D, so the camera could be placed in 3D space. But if you look to the side,
Everything's gonna be
all of
weird.
the 2D sprites are gonna be invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna add one more range upgrade, which is gonna be what do I call this? This will be an upgrade that reduces the range but increases the cure potency. What the heck do I name that? Strength. Okay, I'll keep the actual resource really descriptive. No idea how to theme this.
Opa.
Whoa! Thank you for the fart.
Maybe we could call it heavy darts. Could that work? So like the darts are bigger, they have more cure, therefore they don't go as far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah. I farted from VR space.
Darts apply. I don't know. 20% more cure. Reduces dart range by 50%.
Weighted darts.
Weighted darts. Larger dose. We already have some upgrades around that gamer tag. Those ones are a bit more generalized. Yeah, you just get more potency. It's like extra dose, larger dose, overdose is the three ones that do that. This one has to be like specific to the dart gun. We also already have a darts upgrade called loaded darts. That makes the darts explode.
Oh, weighted darts, would that work?
That's better than, you like that over heavy?
Yeah, I feel like weighted. Makes sense. I'm conflicted because then heavy, I guess, is the simpler word.
Would it work better if it was like large darts? Giga darts?
Giga darts. Elephant darts. No, that's
Like
no.
tranquilizer?
Yeah, take it back. I take it back.
Giant darts? That sounds fun.
Chungus. Steel tip darts.
Steel tip darts. You know, that might be a good name for our Pierce darts. I don't think those have a name yet. Hold up.
Hold up.
Yeah, Dart Pierce doesn't have a name yet. I like that concept. Like a modified dart tip gives you Pierce. Now let's not think too much about it. The fact that these are darts supposed to give cure to the zombies, but somehow they're piercing through them.
Well, you need to get to the inside of the body to apply the cure, sir.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, what do we think of this? Chip it?
Amazing. Friggin' ship it. It's perfect.
He's getting away with the loot.
I like it.
I don't hate it as much now that I've colored it in.
So we have 3 Pierce upgrades. So it could be, one could be Steel Tip. But there's 3 tiers, right? There's like Tiny Pierce, Big Pierce, a lot of Pierce.
Aluminum
Bigger.
tip.
Yeah. We have to go by material.
Copper? No.
Mm.
Ooh, one of them could be like surgical. Surgical steel.
That's the thing, right? Surgical steel. Wait, am I imagining
I'm
that?
just saying
like
things.
surgical grade.
I'm just saying words.
Well, we need 3 materials for tips. We need to start with a basic tip, a medium tier tip, and then a high tier tip. I like a steel tip.
Diamond tip. You can't keep it together.
What tier is a steel tip?
Tiptoe through the window.
Let's brainstorm. What materials could the tips be made out of? Titanium. Okay. Yeah, titanium.
Surgical steel is a real thing.
I will not contribute in any form to this conversation. Why not? We're talking about dart tips. Cake Hug, hello? Sorry, what was it? Surgical grade?
Surgical steel is a thing.
Surgical steel. So it could be surgical steel tip.
Stainless steel is the gold standard.
Then tier 2 could just be steel tip. So what's tier 1? What's the basic tip?
Nickel.
Titanium, platinum. Cook says you got 500 subs. What?
On the YouTubes? Oh snap!
We reached 500.
We did it! Okay, according to the Googles, titanium is highly impractical and unnecessary and less effective for like vaccine needles.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, but we're trying to pierce through zombies, so. Thanks for letting us know, Cake Hug. That's hype right there. Thank you.
That's good. That means it's worse than steel, so it can be basic.
Well, I just opened our YouTube, and 5 hours ago we got a comment on one of our videos that says, "Not a roguelike." Period. That person has spoken. This is not a roguelike. Get wrecked. What the frick?
Hey, everyone's entitled to their opinion, you know? That just doesn't fit their worldview.
They have spoken.
It is what it is.
Even if that makes sense, what you just said, in a layman's mind, titanium is better than steel. It just sounds cooler. We do silver tips. Okay, so tier 1, silver tips. Tier 2, steel tips. No, just tip. Singular. And tier 3, surgical steel tip. Let's go with that for now.
Sure.
Oh, diamond, of course.
I said diamond.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed it. I was yapping.
I wasn't listening to
I was yapping. Okay, so tier 3 diamond. Tier 2 surgical steel. Tier 1 silver. Boom.
Yeah, Ginger Dab, hello. We're doing good.
Rouge life.
Thank you so much for the fart. Rouge. Obsidian.
We're going full Minecraft.
Oh no, you're ill. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Hope you feel better soon.
I hope you're getting some rest, hydrating, you know, and yeah, you'll get better. You'll get better soon. Dark matter.
Unlimited pierce. It just goes like a laser through all the zombs. Obsidian is insanely sharp. True. Okay, we'll go with this for now. We can resume the Pierce tips conversation later. How's the game coming along? Well, you know how it is. One day at a time. We're getting there, kind of. One day at a time. Full strength increased by 20%. Is that good enough? Maybe.
There's the sharpest material of all, paper. I would race you a maca claw.
True.
Cat claw tips. Specifically.
Come on, game. You can do it. every day I say I'm gonna fix the loading, and then I don't fix the loading. Very sad. Okay. So base range is this. If I take giant darts.
Oh, thank you for that follow.
Thank you. So we have our range, but we get cure potency. I want to make it so that... Yeah, that's actually not a lot.
In general, I'm doing all right. Been working on the main menu. I'm gonna send a screenshot and share your projects for you too. The logo and buttons are custom made, and the background is temporary AI art, so we can figure out composition of the main menu, but it gives a general vibe of what we're after.
Nice.
Let's check it out. That's a classic, nice little
30%.
Start screen layout. Yeah, those buttons are really nice.
Go. Giant darts. Okay. That's
If anything, the only feedback I would suggest trying, it might not look good, but maybe your selected button could also be at a little bit, and I know it's bigger than the unselected ones, it could be just a little bit bigger, so like that contrast is more clear. I think maybe it's just a bit too subtle, but looks awesome. Ah, you'll be adding transparency. Okay, yeah. That would do it as well. I think, yeah, as long as, yeah, you do something to increase that contrast just a little bit more between the selected buttons and the unselected ones, then you're good. You're good. We still gotta do a proper game start screen, don't we?
Yep.
I had some ideas for that.
I wonder if I'm gonna need to rework how our damage functions, because we have these like really small numbers, right? Like the zombies have I believe 10 cure resistance. Let's say, for the sake of argument, is their health. They have only 10 health, and you're doing like 4 damage per hit. So when you get like a 20% boost on 4 damage, it's kind of lame. Like, the math just doesn't math. So I wonder if I need to...
Ooh, can't touch
change
those.
how that works.
Could I do some art for that? Some like matrix. A matrix dodging pose.
Yeah. There's 2. There's can't touch this, which is you get dodge, and then can't touch those, which the survivors get dodge. Yeah, with this damage issue, I have 2 options. One, I up all the values. So I could say the zombies have 100 cure resistance instead of 10. And then each dart is doing like 40 cure instead of 4. That way, the percentage increases make a lot more sense. Or I'd change it so that percent increases aren't very common, and instead of saying increases applicator potency by 35%, it would say increases applicator potency by 3. So you're still working with small values, but you're incrementing instead of multiplying, and maybe that makes more sense. Just essentially remove percentages from cure numbers. Frickin' math, man. Frickin' math.
Freaking math.
Have I mentioned I don't like math? I don't like math.
I don't like it either.
Beef.
Beef. Skulltron, hello, welcome.
Hello. Now with this upgrade, darts apply 30% more cure, reduces dart range by 50%. So there's a trade-off. But if you manage to find the range upgrades, so say I get long shot, that's basically back to normal. So with these two upgrades, it's basically just a potency buff, and you're chilling. You don't care about the range. Which is interesting. And then you could even get sniper, which is insane range, no matter what. So essentially, you can entirely nullify the downside of giant darts. The range reduction doesn't matter. You're just getting a cure potency boost. And I guess that's fine as long as this is rare. If every run you can get giant darts with range boosts, then it just feels kind of dumb. But if getting all of these 3 upgrades is rare enough, then it could just be cool to eventually get a run where you have all of them. You know, and it's kind of like a really good run if you manage to luck out and get those 3. I guess I will just need to do some testing. Also depends on with how many upgrades we end up with in the end, I suppose. Added dart upgrade that increases potency but reduces range. Okay. Range upgrades. Done. I don't think there's anything else I would do with range. Yeah, that pretty much does it. Oh, this is an interesting one. One of the upgrade ideas I had in here for the dart gun is, I called it minigun. And it says basically heavily reduced cooldown, but the darts don't apply nowhere near as much potency, or they don't apply nowhere near as much cure. Really easy to implement and test. So let's try it. So, dual dart gun, minigun. We could make this a legendary that says, well, minigun. It reduces applicator, reduces dart gun cooldown by 50%, reduces dart cure potency by 50%. So tool strength is reduced by 50%. And tool cooldown is reduced by 50%. We make it a legendary, it needs to feel really impactful. Which it would essentially be really good for on-hit builds or crit builds, I guess. Because you're going from having consistent darts, or sorry, like slower darts that apply a good amount of cure, to darts not applying nowhere near as much cure, but they're hitting a lot more frequently. So if you have things that trigger on hit, the minigun would be really good. So it turns it into that. Okay, if it's a legendary, I feel like that needs to be even more. Reduces dart cooldown. What happens if we make that like 70% reduction? Not even sure if the game lets you do that, because I put a cap. Okay, that's better. That feels like a legendary upgrade. But now we maybe reduce the potency even more. Also 70%. still doing 2 at a base. And again, this is the problem with our small numbers. Maths gets complicated. I mean, that's really strong, though. Can I make this work? It's legendary, but what happens if you get it randomly really early on into the run? It would just break everything. What if I make it, reduces it by 90%? So it would be doing... It should be doing 1 cure per hit. But then you can boost that too. So it's doing 1 per hit. Which, you know, it's like fine, but it's not strong. But now I could start taking boosts. So improved concoction, increases cure potency from all sources. Okay, I'm still on 1. But then I could get extra dose. So that's 2 common upgrades with minigun. And now I'm back to 2. So I'm back to being relatively strong. Okay. Let's say the zombie upgrade. They have chance to block, sure. And then they have... Let me increase the cure resistance, hopefully, here. The zombie cure resistance also increases over time. It's not just these upgrades that do things. Why can I not get the thing? Yeah, I'll do this. I will increase the time to be later into the run. Yeah, so they become a lot tankier. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so that still feels balanced over time. But if we add infectious treatment, now we have some spread on hit going on. We could also do aerial support, which is on hit, there's a chance to fire a cure rocket. And we're hitting a lot. So we're triggering these things way more consistently. We could also have some crit. So precision. Maybe some crit multiplier. Oh, that's interesting. There's also upgrades that trigger on applicator use. That would also work with this. I mean, it feels balanced, which is good.
Can you have a quick look at these?
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Oh, the
nay?
dodge. Yeah.
With the claw? Or without the claw?
I like the claw. Maybe it could be simplified to like a swipe effect rather than a full hand.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't go to the edges.
I've been trying that. It just doesn't read very well.
Like just a slash.
Yeah,
You don't like it?
It was just not working for me. That was the first thing I tried. It just didn't look like... Like the angle's weird. Like that just... It doesn't quite work.
Yeah. Yeah.
The hand to me made it at least more clear.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't know. I also tried this. Like... but that's like dodging like the bullet.
Yeah.
More than...
Yeah, I like it with the hand better. And I would say if you go for the matrixy reference, then the arms might want to be... You drew it there, like, are they on the ground?
Huh?
Like, are the hands on the ground as
No.
well? That's how I read it in my eyes. I don't know if it could be more like... No?
Don't know. Hello, Mize.
Hey, Mize. Anyways, yeah, I like that. I like that pose.
Do. Such a dynamic pose. Yeah, I'm trying to do a kind of matrixy dodge. I mean, not necessarily matrix, just a dodge.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be necessarily a reference, but if you wanted it to be a reference, the like classical shot is more like this, right? Where the arms are a bit more over the head. I understand that that's maybe hard to draw, so you...
Yeah,
up to you.
Crazy.
Up to you.
Yeah, not that good. If I were to do that, then I would need to not have the claw going over it, because then there would be the hand going up. Would impede. Like I can't, if I do a hand here and then there's just too much going on in that space.
Mm-hmm.
So there can't be. Again, I could just forego the claw. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah, like it could be just the dodge. Yeah.
And then if I were to extend this other arm kind of up, it would also get cropped off. Which again, I don't know. Do we care if it gets cropped off?
But it could be the that arm that you were just drawing could be down like you had it, and then the background arm be up above.
So I'd remove the claw.
Yeah, I think it could work without the claw.
I'm asking what you'd like better.
I think the Matrix reference would be the most humorous. So I think it'd be cool to prioritize that.
Does this still read as a dodge?
I don't know. Does it need the projectile? Does it need to be dodging something to make sense? Maybe.
I feel like this looks more like he's falling than like he's falling like he's falling over more than he's dodging something.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It needs something to dodge. So claw needs to be there. So if you can fit the arm somehow still up, great. If not, then just go with your gut.
Fresh brain.
On a black game background, what colors looks nice for a fill rect? I tried the obvious choices and looked bad. Ended up with whatever that is. Any thoughts?
What fill rect? What?
On a black game background, what colors looks nice for a fill rect? Yeah, what do you mean by that, Sesh? For a fill rect? I'm not sure what you're asking. And that hex is like a yellowish, a pastel yellow. Just some solid color rectangle on top of a black background. A solid color rectangle.
I mean, I feel like if you're choosing colors, you definitely just want something that's light, that's going to contrast with black. And then as far as what color, I think to recommend the color, we would need more context.
Yeah.
Because any color that's light, like that yellow, will definitely contrast with the black, but I'm not sure if that's what's the vibe.
Yeah, it depends on what you're going for. If you want like easy on the eyes, I think that yellow is pretty nice.
Are you going to have text over it? In which case I would not recommend yellow. Color is a very, very subjective thing.
What the hell? Oh, I got fat. Oh my god, right.
But if you're not sure, you can't go wrong with doing stuff in grayscale first and adding color later.
Do you think this is OP?
That might be a bit much, yeah.
Let's see, I'm gonna spawn 50 zombies. It's not OP. It's OP on the ear holes. I have quite a lot of upgrades, and still with this amount of cooldown, it still doesn't feel super strong. I don't know if I could still make it stronger. So if I get heavy dose, now I'm doing 3 per dart. Yeah, that makes it a bit better. I could get more spread related ones. Chain reaction, increased spread. I'll have to play a proper run, see how it feels. Yeah, Sash, if you wanted to send some screenshots as well in our Discord or something, happy to chat about it more. Line renderer.
Okay,
That is.
My batteries.
All right, we did the thing.
I'm melting.
Added minigun. Upgrade. So added a handful of upgrades. Added about types of tips.
Huh?
And made some upgrade art.
Oh.
Nice. GG's, nerds. We did the thing. A little bit at a time.
I'll try to get these all saved out so you could start putting them in the game.
Yeah. Quick enough to add to the game. So, can do.
Yeah.
And it is warm here.
I can't be in here.
I think our computers are just absolutely
We're cooking
this room.
The heat wave is back.
Gonna be even worse tomorrow.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Who we raiding today? Where we going?
That Temtic. Oh, it's Temtic is not doing. He's playing video games.
He's playing today.
Let's visit Digital Iliad, see what they're up to.
Sure. 107 here. I'm sorry, I know it's controversial, but I don't like summer. I don't like it.
Yeah, I would take cold over warm weather every time. So 107 Fahrenheit, around 41 Celsius.
That
Whoa.
is not good.
That sounds like pain.
Yeah.
But maybe you guys are equipped for it. I don't know. We're not equipped for
We
it.
are literally not equipped.
I mean,
to
41. I don't. Maybe no one. No one is equipped for 41 Celsius. I don't think.
Per usual. Oh my goodness.
All right, nerds. We will be back on Friday with some more dev.
And hopefully slightly cooler temperatures. Please.
We'll see about
Please.
that. Definitely have some big changes to make with the game that I've been putting off for a while, just because they're a lot of work. So maybe by Friday we'll be jumping into those, reworking some upgrade systems, reworking the some of the map. It's got to be done.
It's gotta be done.
Maybe Friday will be the day. Anyways, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate ya. And I guess we'll see you on Friday.
Bye bye.
Bye, nerds.
Two nerdy nerds. All right, forget this. Hide the code. Hide the spreadsheets. Welcome in, nerds. Raid alert. Spreadsheets. Yeah, we're working on cards. I'm afraid.